secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces, man? Today, Beluba last night went crazy, man. He started putting out some tweets, and you know Uncle Demi had to get on this as quick as possible to give y'all this information, man. So we're gonna hop right into it. As you see in this tweet right here, this man said out Beluba, right? Please make it where you have to green a shot for it to go in, please. That's all I ask, right? And here's Beluba with the big bombshell. He said slightlies don't drop in NBA 2K23 like they did last year. At least not on the higher difficulties and online. You have to earn your makes. Now we can break this down, right? For the big part here is that it says higher difficulties and online. So basically that means in the park, pro-am, stage, basically any online gameplay, understand that slightlies aren't going in. Now, the debate can be this, right? 2K22 statistically and pretty much all around, people can agree it was a good game. Regardless of what you want to say, we're talking about next gen now. All right, we're not talking about current gen, we're talking about next gen, right? In next gen, it was considered a really, really good game. And a lot of that had to be contributed to the fact that shooting was so easy. Now, it was frustrating, but again, a lot of casuals can get on, can shoot. And of course, you see the gameplay in the background, right? A lot of people are fading. It was just a very, very offensive-friendly game, okay? Now, by adding this difficulty where it's a lot harder to shoot, I think there's a couple things that we can take from this, all right? One, defense should be a lot better, right? Just for the simple fact that a lot of full whites will not go in, okay? Just think about it. How many times have you played good defense and then a guy gets it slightly early or slightly late and then he makes it, right? He makes it. And that can become extremely frustrating to play that much defense and then find yourself in a situation to where you're not rewarded for that good defense. So now when you have it to where slightly earlys and slightly lates aren't going to be going in as much, so basically what that means is full whites aren't going in as much. I think that, to me, in my opinion, I think that's great. Because now a lot of that cheese that you see on 22 now, think about it. A lot of shots aren't greens that go in, okay? A lot of people are shooting slightly early and slightly late, and that leads into the next thing. Sniper is gone. So now all of a sudden, Sniper was that boost for slightly early and slightly late. So now that you take Sniper away from 2K23, and all of a sudden now Mike is saying that, hey, 2K23, slightly early and slightly late are not going to go in. I think that's a W. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section what you think about that, because in my personal opinion, that's going to really change the game. Slightly earlys and slightly lates will not be going in as much. Hopefully they stick to that throughout the whole duration of 23. Someone like myself that's a pure lock, that enjoys playing defense, that enjoys getting stops, this is going to be huge. So again, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And then again, Mike kept going, right? He kept answering questions. And this is another big bombshell right here. So check this one out. The man says, Beluba, will current gen have double takeover on 23 like next gen got on 22? Or will current gen have only one takeover as always? And Beluba responds with, current gen has double take, but the design is different from new gen. It's still archetype based and not broken up into abilities. So basically what he's saying is that, yes, he's confirming that double takeover will be on current gen. And I think that was long overdue. Next gen has had double takeover for a while now, and it's just a matter of time before you have both gens now being able to be kind of aligned in the same when it comes to the takeover and the builder. Now, the thing that really stands out to me, he said that it's still archetype based and not broken up into abilities. So what does he mean not broken up into abilities? Because the thing is that, is it going to be like 2K19? That's the question. Is it going to be like 2K19 where you literally will get a straight slashing takeover with all the abilities, right? And then a straight shot creating takeover with not the broken up abilities, full straight slashing takeover and shot creating takeover like you have right now currently on 22. It is now you have both of those at the same time. That's what I take it as, right? Not broken up into abilities, because if you don't play next gen, basically in next gen, you have three shot creating takeovers, but each shot creating takeover has like this own little thing. It's not like on current gen where like shot creator takeover gives you all those takeovers at once. On next gen, it's broken up into 3 categories for each section. So if it's going to be like that, that actually might be a very huge selling point to a lot of current gen players and make it the big deciding factor on whether or not you want to play current gen or next gen. Because again, if you have a couple buddies that play PlayStation 4 and a couple buddies that's playing PlayStation 5, you're trying to ask yourself which one you're going to have more fun with. And let's be honest, to be able to have a pure full slashing takeover and a pure, sharp takeover or shot creating takeover, that's going to be pretty fun. Whereas on next gen, it's broken up and you don't really get the pure slasher. Like, contact dunks, the blow-bys, and the Euro steps and that type of deal are all broken up into 3 categories. So again, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Do you think the archetype base should be identical as 22? Like 22 is for 23 current and next, or do you think current gen needs to have the 2K19 type vibes? Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And then last but not least, one more big thing that Mike dropped on us, and I think this is very, very important because the guy asked us, he says, at Beluba, we saw it, Openness is out. And then he responded, I'm 99% sure it's out for online, but I haven't personally tested to verify. Now, if you do not know what he's talking about, a lot of people use Openness sliders in the menu to where they slide it all the way over and all they have to do is press X and it automatically passes to the most open person. So if you don't know about that, now you know, and it sounds very crazy. But what that does is, especially in Pro-Am and Rec, you basically do not get the ball intercepted at all because you're always just pressing X and it's always going to throw it to the open person. All you have to do is just tap X and it's going to give a really, really high, accurate pass to the person that's open. So you might be looking at someone else, but if you have your Openness slider all the way over, then you're automatically going to pass it to someone else you might have even thought about was open, and it's always going to be the good pass. To me, I think that's just kind of like real player percentage, right? Real play percentage took away a lot of the ability of defense and the actual player themselves handling the ball. And the same thing for Openness. So I think this is going to be huge. So if you didn't know about that, now you can probably sit back and think like, dang, man, go right now, look on your menu, slide all the way down to your sliders for control sliders, and you'll see it. And then ask yourself, try it out. Try it out. It works 100%. Slide it all the way over, go into a game, and just start hitting X. Don't do directional pass or nothing. Just hit X. And you will see you're going to be hitting the open person every single time. All right, it's really dope that they took this out. Real play percentages out. So I'm really excited about 2K23. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the Openness. But other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger. When I say be back soon with the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.